You say you want me, you better want me now. You got me all up in my head. You wanna love me, but you should love me now, 'cause I'll be running out of here. If I'm running, then I'm really full of truth. What am I supposed to do?
Trust me, you guys, I am not a morning person at all. But as a mom with kids that have to be in school before 7:45 a.m., I got to do what I got to do. And this has been happening for years. Like, I've been waking up by 5 a.m. in the morning for years doing school section, but I can never, for the love of God, get used to it at all. So after dragging my feet, I finally go down on my knees to thank my creator for the new day. Lord knows how many times I've tried to not fall asleep whenever I'm praying, but that's a story for another day. Yeah. Next thing, I dragged myself to go drink my leftover water, which I was lucky enough to have on this day because I didn't finish my water from the previous day. It rarely happens anyways. I turn on the lights, and for some weird reasons, this whole brightness miraculously awakens me completely. Then I proceed to go charge my smoothie blender, only on the day I plan on having smoothie for breakfast, okay? Because I mean, it's not every day I decide that, yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast today. Nah, not every day. The next thing I do is to go check on the kids before I finally head downstairs to the kitchen. Usually I step into a very clean kitchen, like all nice, all cleaned out and shit, because though I wake up by 5 a.m., but before I go downstairs, before I do everything, say my prayers, go check on the kids, is already 5:30. Like, I go to the kitchen at 5:30 before dragging my feet, before I fully gain consciousness, like I fully come awake, is mostly already 5:30. So by the time I get to the kitchen, it's already clean. My girl has cleaned it up because she wakes up at 5 a.m. as well. But on this day, I don't know what happened. I came to the kitchen, it wasn't clean like I expected, or like it usually used to be. My girl woke up late. Okay, I had to be the one. I went to wake her up. She woke up late. So as you guys can see, I brought her stuff from the kitchen that I'll be preparing for the kids, what they'll be having for lunch at school, and I am trying to prepare their school lunch, okay? Guys, just a few minutes later, Adobe came into the kitchen. Like, I was wondering, I kept asking her, why did you wake up so early? Because it wasn't yet time for their baths. Like, they do wake up about an hour later to go have their shower, something like that. But she woke up before that time, which was unusual. Wasn't something that happens often, because we always wake them up for their bath time. I think I just saw her sleepy eyes and everything, but yeah, she probably was missing mama because she went to bed very early. I guess that was the reason. She really went to bed very early the previous day, so can I blame her? So I had some spices that I was yet to put into the spices container. So I seized this opportunity while I was cooking to refill the containers, the spices containers, as you guys are seeing right now. There is this thing I always do to help maintain the kids' food warmness even while at school. Like, I always boil water and add to their flask, cover it up, let it sit there for a few minutes. I really do not keep count of how long I leave it, but I leave it in between cooking the kids' meal, and by the time I am ready to start dishing them out, I take it off. Yeah, that is what I do. For fruit, on this day, they took apple and grapes to school. And for the apple, my best way of preventing decolorizing is by, putting them in salt water. What I just do is simple. I put water into a bowl, add some salt, about a pinch or two, to the water, and then pour in the apple. I leave it there for like a minute or two, take them out, then put into their fruit containers. And till the time they get back from school, on the days they have leftover, nothing happens to it. The color never changes. It retains the original color of the apple. This is a hack you moms should try out. While staying in the kitchen sorting out their food for school, my help proceed to go bait them. Thankfully, on this day, Adobe was already awake. All she needed to do was to wake her brother up and, bait them, wear them their school outfits, and, bring them downstairs so they can have their breakfast. And for breakfast, they had custard, which is their favorite. Like, they don't joke with custard at all. As a matter of fact, they call it yellow food. And I don't know where they got that name from. Well, maybe because custard is yellowish in color, so they call it yellow food, and they enjoy it so much. They love having it so much. And after feeding them, hubby comes downstairs and give a finished touch to their outfit, make sure that they are well put together before he proceeds to go drop them off at school. As soon as they leave for school, then I get some time for myself, and the first thing I do is to proceed to wash this water bottle, which I do like every other day. I wash and rinse with hot water just to purify everything. And one thing I always do is to make sure I refill this bottle every morning, and I try as much as I can to take up to 2 water measurement of this bottle. I don't know if that makes sense. And the bottle measures 2 liters, so 2 of them is a total of 4 liters, which I try as much as I can to take, like, to finish up in a day. So as soon as I finish refilling my water, I proceed upstairs to go tidy up my room, which is very essential. Okay, I don't skip this. Well, for the most part, I don't get to tidy up my room immediately after the kids leave for school. Sometimes what I do is to change into a clean outfit, then head over to the shop, check the sales, check everything that is needed to be checked, and then I come back home to tidy up my room, take my shower, and the rest of that. But on this day, I didn't go to the shop, so I had to go tidy up my room.
You never really had an end. Happened with no warning. Young and making dumb decisions. Wasn't just a moment. You and I were something different. Thought I would be over all my feelings. But the thing is, when I fall, I'm all in. You and I will always be. Always I will, I will, always, always I will be. Always I will, always be.
Shortly after, hubby gets back home from school runs, and we gisted for a bit before I, continued with tidying up my room and then proceeded to the bathroom to brush my teeth, have my bath, all of that good stuff. Something about my morning routine is I don't do, everything in accordance to what you guys are seeing now. Sometimes I don't even have my bath until it is close to the time, I want to go pick up the kids from school. Like, sometimes all I just do after the kids have left for school, whenever I feel so tired or when I don't get enough sleep at night, all I just do as soon as the kids leave for school is to just come back to my room, lay down on the bed, sleep for like an hour or two, and then before I go ahead to start doing this stuff. So these things are not something that happen like every single time. Sometimes it's different, but I always would wake up by 5 a.m. on the days the kids go to school. That is Saturdays and Sundays excluded, and when the kids are on holidays. So now I'm doing my skincare. I almost skipped this part. I just wanted to do it off camera, but I was like, why not? I mean, I've never shown step by step how I apply my skincare on my face. Though I have a skincare routine, but I didn't show exactly the steps on how I applied these things on my face. First thing I applied was my toner, which is the snail mucin, and next I go in with this original. Sorry, I always call this original, but it's ordinary. The ordinary niacinamide acid.
At the cafe, and there was old friends, regrets, turn up, loose ends, apologies I thought I'd never get, and it was a whirlwind of emotions caught up in a moment.
Next, I go in with my vitamin C serum from Dr. Rachel. You guys know this serum from my skincare routine. I've been using it for years now and I love it so much. Okay, and of course I was supposed to go in with my face moisturizer, but guess what? My vitamin C face moisturizer is finished and I haven't been lucky to find it anywhere around me to restock. So instead, I went on ahead to use my E47 moisturizer on my face. Yes, you can also apply it on your face as well as your body. And next I go in with my sunscreen, which is Bureau UV. You guys know this. If you watch my skincare routine, you probably know this SPF, and I don't know why this is already feeling like a skincare routine. I'm sorry, it's not, but I just wanted to incorporate it into this whole system.
And it was a whirlwind of emotions caught up in a moment. No, I shouldn't, but I still said yes.
Of course, I applied my lip gloss on my lips. Yeah, where was I supposed to apply it? Anyways, I applied my lip gloss and I get my things, prep my bag because I am going out. I'm going to the salon to have a new braid. Okay, I just pick up the few things that I feel like I will need.
We said it was supposed to be just coffee. Why did you have to admit that you still want me? We said it was supposed to be just coffee. It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be just coffee. Your hands all over
I also
me.
picked up this book that I've been reading forever. You guys, hey, in fact, that's a story for another day. I don't even want to go into that, but yeah. And here is my OOTD. I feel like my vlog is never complete without them OOTD, without them outfit of the day. Like, I feel like it's never complete because I don't think I can remember ever vlogging without showing outfit of the day. Anyways, after this thing that I'm doing right now, showing guys the backside, I went downstairs for my smoothie. I haven't had breakfast, so I am trying to watch what I eat. I am trying to eat clean. So most of the time I don't eat breakfast. Most of the time, I do this intermittent fasting. So this is me throwing in some fruit into my blender. I have some frozen fruit like banana and avocado, and I have some of them that are not frozen, like the apple and grapes. They are not frozen. Okay, I'm using this almond milk whatever, which I just discovered. This is my first time trying it out, and I promise you all that I'm never gonna buy this again. You see all these healthy milks, I'm not a fan of them. I'd rather eat my dairy, like it's the dairy milk. Anything healthy milk, I hate them. They are mostly watery, not sweet, nothing to write home about, so I'm never gonna buy. I'd rather go with yogurt, Greek yogurt, than dairy milk, than healthy milks, because they are boring. Anyways, this is me trying to blend my smoothie, and after I was done, I poured it into my sipping cup, and that was it. That was pretty much it about this smoothie. Nothing extra, and it wasn't as sweet as I wanted it to be because of the boring milk, and there wasn't much banana. Well, it was okay. What was I expecting? I didn't add honey anyways. So this is me about to head out. I was just letting hubby know that I was going out. In fact, I was trying to bill him, and he was not having it at all. In his words, he was like, instead of him to give me that amount of money for just breathing, he had rather open up a salon for me. Can you imagine? Actually, I didn't even remember to tell him about this till when I was telling him where I was going. That was when it clicked that, oh, I haven't asked him for money for this hair that I was making. So it all makes sense. It wasn't a big deal. I was gonna pay on my own later, but that doesn't mean I wasn't expecting a transfer later. I was expecting something. Since I've told him, I have to get something at the end of the day. Anyways, yeah. Hey guys. Good morning to you all. I think I've already said that, but anyways, I've just finished the basics of my morning routine, things that I do on the weekdays, that is on the days the kids goes to school. So right now I am heading out to the salon, as I've mentioned earlier, and I just want to show my face. I just want to talk to you all. Okay, I think I've showed my face, but yeah, we're about to start heading to the salon now, and I think, I don't know, maybe I will just show a few more clips at the salon before I finally end the vlog. But let's get going. You guys, I just got to the salon now, and I'm signing out. Okay, I guess I'll end the vlog here. Contrary to what I said earlier, I'll quickly end the vlog here, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my